Hey guys, this is Premium Poppy. God bless you. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I am. Welcome back to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Last time we fought a catch a watch it, and we also did some online multiplayer quests. This time we are in Hearth, and we're gonna continue on with the story a little bit. I actually spent some time doing more gathering hub quests, and yeah. So we have the HR1 urgent quest that we can do. I'm not going to do that right now, but I also spent a little bit of time organizing our inventory and stuff. So as you see, our equipment is all organized. I also upgraded the bone staff, so now it's a little more powerful. We're going to be using the insect glaive for this episode again. So yeah, we're back in Hearth. Let's continue this. We have a bunch of people we got to talk to. And all these dwarf people seem very unenthusiastic about work. Step right up, I guess. Sorry if I seem under the weather. I can't seem to get into my work these days. Is there anything you want? Because I got some new things in stock. Normal S level 3, Pierce S level 2, Flaming S, Freeze S. I'd keep going, but why? There's no point. No point at all. Less talk, more spend. So yeah, he has just a bunch of items. One thing I recommend you pick up right now is the Organizer Guide. It's an issue of Hunting Life magazine which tells you how to maximize the item and palico boxes. So it increases your storage, basically. Pretty useful. Get the Flying Wyverns, also pretty good. And when you have enough money, I also recommend you get the Book of Combos 1, 2, and 3. Don't worry about it right now, but do get it eventually. So yeah. I apologize, I have a cough drop in my mouth, so that's why it's, sounds a little different. And I spent a lot of time with my audio fixing it, because, in between episodes, something went really wrong, and my mic got really, really bad, so I had to fix it. I ordered a new one, so it's gonna be a really, really nice one. Anyway. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to do nothing today. The pounding of the hammer is like my heartbeat, and right now, my heart stopped. I'm under lethargic arrest. I sure do miss the lava. That bright, red, beautiful lava. Ugh. Well, at least I can sell. You here to look at some weapons? A little flash as any might reinvigorate my pulse, or convince me to fake it. Now, yeah, he's just the guy who sells you armor and weapons. Don't worry about him. Excuse me a second. Oh, yeah. I was, taking a bite out of my cough drop. Alright. The Hearth Chief. Sniff and sob. Why? Why? It's all over. We're done for. Finished. Without the lava flowing, we can't mine. Our whole civilization will shrivel up like a huskberry. Gods, why? Snort. What did the Trovarians ever do to you? Why are you trying to destroy us? Huh. Who are you? A visitor? Yes, I am the village chief here in Hearth. What's that? Oh, you want to build a ship? Well, as you can see, we may have a little trouble helping you in that department. The lava flowing from the volcano suddenly dried up, and worse yet, a Tetsucabra has taken over the mine. If we Trovarians can't mine, then we can't craft. And if we can't craft, we're nothing but useless piles of pudding. I thought we had a grand future ahead of us. But no, no! Forgive me, little one. Forgive your pop for withering away into oblivion before he could see you reach womanhood. Whoa, are you calling us a woman? We're a dude. I mean, we do have a little bit long hair, but my goodness. I can't breathe. Is this the end? Sputter. I'm done talking to you now, by the way. Okay. So, yeah, he's actually not talking about us, but talking about his daughter, a Little Miss Forge. Oh no, the village is in trouble. What am I gonna do? Pop and the other diggers have stopped moving, like they won't even budge. Are you a hunter, sir? Can I call you sir? You say you've already talked to Pop? Thanks. I don't know what happened, but it's been like this for a while now. The Trovarians of Hearth have been renowned for their weapons and armor since ancient times. But ever since that Tetsucabra took up residence in the Sunken Hollow, they've been acting super duper funny. They've been totally stopped mining. We have zero materials, sir. Work has stopped. The diggers have flopped. I feel like the only one left with any motivation. But now you've come along, sir. This must be destiny. The winds of fortune. Whoosh! Do the village a big old favor and drive that stupid Tetsucabra away, so Pop and the diggers will go back to normal. I can't stand seeing him like this, slowly becoming a part of the woodwork. Boo-hoo. What? No, I'm not crying. Boo-hoo is my angry noise. Interesting. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the guild farm and talk to her, because our goal is to slay a Tetsucabra. Nope. Over here. But this is the city of Hearth. I was looking for you, Doodle. I got a quest that should unzonk the villagers of Hearth. You'll have to take on the Tetsucabra, of course. It's a poisonous frog-like menace that have a few that few have hunted successfully. As far as locale goes, you'll be going to the Sunken Hollow, a naturally formed volcano field. The Tetsucabra thrives deep in the vast caverns which are lit only by the holes to the surface. It's a risky venture, but the people of Hearth are counting on you to get their lives back to normal. You'll save the village, but you'll also gain a clout in the eyes of the guild. 2 gargle with 1 stone for you. Oh, and if you're looking for Hearth's quest gate, it's next to the open-air kitchen. Don't get lost. Okay, here come the quests. So yeah, there's many different quests we can do. We go to the 2-star quest, and we actually have 2 more we can do. One is crystal clearing, deliver 4 sulfur crystals in the Sunken Hollow, with a sub-quest to deliver 1 ripened mushroom. And the other one is bug appetit, hunt a saltus in the Sunken Hollow. So yeah, pretty simple. I'm gonna do those off camera. I don't feel like doing those right now. And we have also a few more. We have an ancient steep harvest tour. Basically, it's just, you know, go there, wait 3 minutes for a Paul Pass ticket, and then get it from your supply box and deliver it, and it's that simple. Or usually you take that and go on harvest tours to actually gather equipment, or excuse me, gather materials. So it's more like a farming expedition more than anything. And we have more, including Boulder Bash, the one we actually got to do. We got Renopolis Slayer, which is Slay 5 Renopolis. And there's no sub-quest. Pretty simple. And then there is the Ketchawacha Wallop. Hunt a Ketchawacha and slay 5 Conchu. We're going to do some of those later. We're going to work on Boulder Bash right now, so let's get that quest started. So yeah, and we want to come up here. Past the Waikun, we are going to head over to the open-air kitchen, and we're going to eat some food. Let's go for jumbo bread, and we're going to go for the rapscallion. And look at that, 20 health and a lot of stamina. Feline, riser, stunning monsters, that actually might be helpful. Yeah, let's do that one. So, a weird thing about, for Ultimate is, I'm playing it on Citra. Like, I took my copy from the 3DS and I ported it over to Citra, but I'm using Citra Canary, actually, to record this on. And it's really strange because some of the cutscenes, because I took the game and I put it onto Citra, some of the cutscenes, like the open-air kitchen in Valhabar, are really blurry. And actually, I believe, perhaps, the cutscene for the Tetsucabra is going to be very blurry as well. So, I apologize for that in advance. I can't change that. It's just how this works. I apologize. Honestly, I haven't talked about the Lord a whole lot in the last couple of videos, but what I will say is I've been working on an actual lesson for our hyphen and our youth at our church. And it's going to be on, will you raise the white flag or will you keep the white flag lowered? And there's 2 different meanings for that. So imagine you wake up in the morning and there's a white flag that's laying on a desk that you have. And there's a pedestal that the white flag can go on. So you either have an option of putting the white flag on the pedestal and raising the white flag, saying, I surrender, Lord. I surrender to your will. I surrender to everything you have. Your will comes first. Or will you keep that white flag lowered and will you have your own will? And I'm actually basing this out of John chapter 19 with Pontius Pilate, because I find it interesting how Pilate, he was so scared of the people and what they would do to him that he wasn't even focusing on, hey, the Lord is right in front of me. Instead of following after what the Lord had, and I mean, he did admit, he said, Lord, you are King of the Jews. And he stuck by that, and he sought to release the Lord ever since then. But he was so scared that his own fleshly will took over. And I find it interesting because in comparison to him, if you take a look at, let's say, for instance, let's actually get these a while. If you take a look at, for instance, Peter, he failed first off by denying Jesus 3 times, but afterward, he took up the white flag, held up the white flag, and said, "Lord, your will, not my own. I will feed your sheep." Whereas Pontius Pilate was too scared to do that. I just thought it was really interesting, and you know, it's something really cool. Get out of here. That's one of the Rhodonopolises you can actually hunt. The cutscene's actually going to be right over here. So yeah. That is Tetsucabra. Tetsucabra is a poisonous frog-like monster. It will, it's quite powerful, if you're not prepared. It likes to, shoot, gas at you that will actually take your stamina down. And not only that, but it also likes to pick up these giant rocks and smash them against you. It will use also a move that will knock himself to the side. So keep that in mind. Also, it'll pick up rocks like there. And as you can see, watch. He will go charge at the rock full force. There we go. We mounted him. I really like the Insect Glaive. I think it's one of my favorite weapons for 4U. Insect Glaive, the Great Sword, maybe Long Sword. Again, I'm really learning the, I really got to learn the Charge Blade a little more. Once I learn that, I think I'm really going to enjoy the Charge Blade. The sub-quest for this mission is actually to break the jaw of the Tetsucabra. So, yeah. So, we have to break at least one of the little teeny tiny horns off this guy. Alright. Oh, that wasn't good. We walked right into that. So yeah, using the Insect Glaive is probably one of the easiest weapons to use for this. Oh, we mounted him a second time. My word. I'm gonna admit, I did have trouble with, I mentioned it earlier, but I had a lot of trouble with audio earlier in the last, like in between episodes. It was a lot of trouble. Like, I had to restart my recording software and everything. It was not fun. It was a really bad time. So, yeah. Oh, and we almost did it. Alright, let's get that attack up. Come on. I do like how good the models look, though, for Ultimate. People may not understand, but the models look really awesome. And we mounted him another time. Third time. Maybe we'll actually break a part off him. Third time's always a charm. I do want to get that shiny down there. Alright, come on, come on. We're so close. There we go. I'll get the shiny after we knock him away to a different area. And we lost sharpness. You know, I do want to paintball this guy as well, so... Alright, so as you see, he picks up the boulder, and he'll actually slam it on the ground, and it will do splash damage to you, so keep that in mind. Subquest completed. Yay! Oh, and we got hit again. So yeah, if you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be too difficult of a monster. One tip that a lot of people like to give new players when it comes to Monster Hunter is take time before a quest, or before actually attempting a quest with large monsters. Take time to study the monster's movements. study how the monster moves, how the monster attacks, all that fun stuff. And then actually attempt and fight the monster. Some people don't do that. They just like to jump right in, but... and we got hit another time. Okay. So a major difference between, like, sharpnesses... Oh, we mounted them again. Wow. So with the sharpnesses, let's say, for instance, the starter weapons usually have a weaker sharpness, but once you get to green sharpness, you'll actually start to really be able to hit the monster and not deflect off its skin or the scales or whatever it has. Alright, there we go. We're not doing bad. We're doing really, really well, honestly. Again, I hope you guys don't mind the map on the bottom screen. I like it, honestly. Oh, that's gonna do a lot of damage if we can't get out of here. Come on, come on. Oh, how did we miss that? I don't know. Where's that shiny? We lost the shiny. That's not good. Oh, well. But yeah, this is the Sunken Hollowed. Usually it would be filled up with lava, but there's a few monsters we actually got to defeat in order to get the, Alright. Yeah, there's a few monsters we got to defeat to get the lava to come back. Come on, heal me up, Merrick. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Merrick's such a pro player. There we go. Tetsucabra was defeated. Not too difficult. Honestly, pretty simple. Alright, let's get the Tetsucabra parts. The Tetsucabra scale. But yeah, this is the same monster that we actually hunted in last episode, I believe, with the online multiplayer. I was actually speaking to LSVK a little while ago, and we were actually trying to get another low-rank player online, so we'd be able to do some quests. So yeah, all right, let's actually get some bones. But yeah, that's Tetsucabra. Pretty cool monster. It's dead, so there's that. Sunken Hollow, look at it. It looks pretty cool. You know, if you really think about it, we could come down here, and we could start prancing. Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. I thought we would start prancing, but I was wrong. Merrick seems to be having a good time. Yeah, we did it. We hunted a Tetsucabra. This will actually give us some time to complete maybe another quest or two. Look at all these materials we got. Tetsucabra armor is pretty good, I won't lie. We're going to stick with the Jaggy armor because I spent quite a bit of time getting that, and I don't want to upgrade my equipment right now. The longest Tetsucabra we've seen yet. Ravager Revealed has been added to the gallery. Buried Wonders also has been added to the gallery. Tetsucabra will now show up on expeditions. Nice. Yes, we will save our progress. You did it, Kindred Hunter. Yes, we did. Wow, everyone seems to be a little more enthusiastic now. Alright, let's come up here. What do you gotta say, Wycoon? Hunter, a moment, will you? Have you any interest in multiplying your items at a new market? The one I have in mind is called the Moga Bee Yard. It is a vibrant establishment where one can obtain honey and insects. If you can furnish a few things, it'll be... I'll be able to secure a deal with this market so I can multiply items there. Check the villager requests if you want to know all the sweet details. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's make new supplies. So yeah, what you want to do, come down to villager requests, and there's actually a bunch of requests that you can actually accomplish. These requests will get you, like, more items, or equipment, or even, like, more multiplying items, or something like that, if you get the idea. So we can actually deliver the items. The delivery is complete, and now the merchant will also reap the benefits. So we'll keep him stocked with all the goods he desires. It's a win-win. I'm sure that the day will come where he thinks right now he would say, Zenny, thanks. Yep. So what we can do now is we can come over here, and we can go to multiply items, and we actually can place a request. We can actually pick up all these items too. And nothing here, so we can place a request. and we can go to the Poke Village Farm, the Kokoto Mushroom Farm, or the Moga Bee Yard. We're gonna go to the Moga Bee Yard, and I actually want to make it a goal to get some... might be wise to get God Bugs. Yeah, God Bugs are definitely what we need to get. There we go. There we go. Now that that's done, let's go talk to the rest of these guys. Come down here. Hey, look, there's an item on the ground. I think it's an old pickaxe. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Fi ho! Fi ho ho! Where did all this energy come from? I'm back! I'm stoked again. We're all stoked. Are you stoked, Hunter? You should be. You see a pickaxe lying around anywhere? If you do, it's all yours. Take it. Nothing gets you stoked like a pickaxe, I tell ya. Nothing. Alright, thank you. So every time you come back from a quest, there should be an old pickaxe here. Alright, let's talk to the Hearth Chief. Hunter, there you are. I've been waiting for you to return. It's always nice to see you back in one piece, Hunter. You did good. I hear you're the one who got rid of that Tetsucabra for us. Where do I even begin? I guess thank you would be a place to start. Our village relies on lava to produce our crafts, but for whatever reason, the volcano just has been stopped flowing. The Tetsucabra was making it even worse by stopping us from gathering the materials we need. You caught us in a real mess. But anyway, are you still looking to build yourselves a ship? We don't get far with a project that big without the lava, so I'll see if I can find what's impeding it. Hang tight. That we will. Let's focus on designing the ship while we wait. The man's ought to be able to cook up a blueprint up in his sleep. I won't put it past a Wyverian. They can make anything. So, Cavalier, where are you planning on taking the grand ship of yours? I'm so glad you asked. He shows his shard. We're trying to find out the nature of this here article. Have a gander. Whoa, this is incredible. You know how to pick your mysterious objects. I give you that. It reminds me of a similar object that my great-granddaddy once told me about. Do tell. When he was still a young pup, my great-granddaddy said Hearth was visited by a legendary Wyverian artisan. The artisan had a strange artifact with him that gleamed brighter than the sun. Apparently, he came from a Wyverian village far across the sea, though I couldn't tell you exactly where. What was it called again? Huh. Ah, yes, the village of Carthair. Aha, I like this story. Well, if you're building a ship, you need a destination, why not search for Carthair? You've talked me into it, Chief. I smell a big clue coming from Carthair's general direction. Since that's settled, Hunter, go talk to the man and see what he can do as far as designing our ship. You'll probably need some materials. That'll be your job. Alright. Well, first we're going to talk to actually to these guys back here, the Rust Abolisher. We'll meet, Hunter. Thank you. The old Rust Abolisher is back in business and raring to go. This is the Antiquary. Trovarians have piled this trade for generations. You won't find it anywhere but right here in Hearth. So if you got one, you know, a relic. You've got to have at least one, right? Maybe it turned up during an expedition or on a guild quest, but you can't equip relics the way they are. And that's where the Antiquary comes in. Just let me polish that relic and it'll be ready to use. So yeah, this guy's just talking about how if you find a relic on an expedition or a guild quest, you'll actually be able to come to this guy, the Antiquary, or the Relic Polisher, and you'll actually be able to polish a relic. So it's pretty cool. So you can go to polish a relic, come over here, and then we have one. If we want to polish it, it will take 3 abrasives and 5 earth crystals. We're not going to do it right now. I don't feel like doing that. Let's go talk to the Little Miss Forge. Yippee! Pop and the Diggers are all back to their normal workaholic selves. That's not a good thing sometimes. You're the bestest, sir. I mean it. I could kiss you on the cheek. Yeah, it's a little weird. Here, I want you to have this. It's an Aquata Glow Jewel. You'll need it to make decorations. Have you ever heard of skill points, sir? When you equip armor, you might have noticed each piece is assigned a value called skill points. Super handy hunting skills will activate if the total skill points from all your armor reaches a high enough number. Some increase the power of your weapons, while others increase stamina. And still others neglect conditions like poison. Anyway, trust me, they're totally worth it. Now this is where decorations come in. Decorations let you tweak skill points the way you like. you'll notice your equipment has slots for sticking in the decorations in. If you're ever like, dang, I am so close to having that skill, or dang, I so don't want that skill to activate, then add a decoration to push the number whichever way you like. And guess what? I'm a decoration specialist. It's like my hobby. So come at me, sir, and watch me deck you out. So yeah, this is the Rest Abolisher, and over here is the Little Miss Forge where you can make decorations. Pretty interesting. So if we come over to status and we actually look, so right here, this is all the different parts. So for instance, you have sharpener. There's 1 point of sharpener in our headgear, our chest gear, and our gloves. And for the waist and the legs, there are actually 2 points, and that equals 10. And because there's 10 points total, we get speed sharpening. Pretty cool. Speed sharpening gives us, we can actually sharpen our weapon in one sharpening cycle rather than 3 or 4. Whereas stun, for instance, as you see, we have 1 for our helmet, 1 for our 2 for our chest piece, 1 for our greaves, 1 for our gloves, 3 for our waist, and 3 for our legs. That gives us 10, which is half stun. Basically, that halves the chance of becoming stunned. And as you see, we can go all the way up to 15, but we're at 10. And there's also a negative 10, which is double stun. And then we have the last one, which is lasting power. So the skill that affects the items, the time of certain items. So yeah, if we use, let's say for instance, a might seed, we'll be able to have the might seed last longer, which is, it boosts our attack power. But if we have it in the negative, that will make the duration of items less. Fine work hunting that Tetsucabra. The moment you failed it, the villagers of Hearth sprung to life and went off to mine and tune on their lips. Now we can build ourselves a ship. I must say I'm excited. Allow me to handle the design. In the meantime, I need you to hunt a Gypsaros. I require its material to complete the ship, you see. Talk to the Guildmarm. I registered a quest called Shipsake Skin. Once it's taken care of, the materials I need should find their way onto the market. Good luck. Now, shall we? Yep, so we can actually form a lot of different materials. One of the monsters I hunted in the, for HR1, it was a Gypsaros, so yeah. Hey, Hunter. Boy, do I owe you big time. Thanks a megaton. Here, the least I can do is give you this. It's called a Talisman. A Talisman have skill points, just like equipment. So if you put one on, it will add your skill point tally, just like other equipment does. This Talisman comes with a skill point for Auto Guard, which is super useful for beginners. If you use a weapon with blocking capabilities, definitely equip this Talisman. You won't be sorry. Equip the Talisman, use the item box in your house, okay? So yeah. You can find more Talismans by actually mining at mining points, or by going on certain quests and actually going after certain monsters. Guildmarm, what do you gotta say? The folks of Hearth are back to normal. It feels good to do a good deed. Voraciously, I mean. Now we just need the villagers to figure out why the lava stopped in the first place. By the way, the man filed a quest. If you're interested in helping him out, he needs materials to build our ship. Here's the one. It's called Ship-Shape Skin. The rubbery hides are handy for waterproofing. How clever. Good luck hunting that Gypster, Doodle. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Excuse me. We're gonna head to our house quickly, because I want to save our game, but I also want to show you the Talisman. Come to manage items. I'm gonna arrange it. This is the Talisman. It's a rarity 2. Put that right here, and we're gonna equip the Talisman. It's equipped. We have Auto Guard, which is pretty nice. So it's another skill that we can use. Yay. I'm gonna save our game also. And there we go. Our game is saving. I might go on one more quest, maybe. I don't know. We did quite a bit this episode while hunting the Tetsucabra. So, yeah. I'll show you what the Harvest Tour is. It should be pretty simple to do. So what we want to do, we're not going to actually eat anything. Oh, we actually got to go to the Guildmarm, actually. I don't know why we decided to avoid the Guildmarm. Alright, come over to the Guildmarm. We want to go to number 3. And there's a lot more quests we can do. Hunt 8 Genprey. Deliver crystal bones. And we're going to do a lot of these off camera. I don't feel like doing them right now. And there are going to be times where I'm actually not going to complete some quests. I just don't feel a need to do that right now. But yeah, I'm going to show you the Harvest Tour. So you get the Harvest Tour quest. It is green. So it's one where you can just go get any material you want in 50 minutes. After that, you start the quest. So yeah, you wait. Ah, ahoy there, Doodle. Are you ready for your next adventure? You don't say. Well, how about a quick premiere on Harvest Tours first? Basically, you go gather whatever items you want and return to town whenever you feel like it. Pretty crushy gig, huh? You could catch bugs with your bug net, or mine ores with your pickaxe, or just pick mushrooms all day. Whatevs. But you're probably asking yourselves, how do I complete a quest that has no fixed objectives? Good question. 2 minutes into any Harvest Tour, a Paw Pass ticket will become available in the supply box at the base camp. When you're done harvesting, you can just slip that Paw Pass ticket into the delivery box and poof, the quest is completed. Oh, but you should just keep in mind, just because it's a Harvest Tour, doesn't mean there won't be monsters out there. What kind of monsters? Beats me. Just be ready for anything, Doodle. So yeah. Get the map, and we're all set. And you can just come over here, and you can harvest whatever items you want. You just gotta wait 2 minutes. So if I really wanted, I can come over here. And I can actually go after this guy, and there we go. Good thing there's extra Aptonaut didn't really see. Because if they would have saw, that wouldn't have been good. My goal actually... Oh, they might have saw. Yep, they saw. Maybe I can get one of them. I hope. Get back here. Oh, they're going to Area 3. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll just go get a bunch of materials. But yeah, after 2 minutes, literally, you can just, go back and deliver the Paw Pass, and the mission's all accomplished. It's honestly pretty simple. This game is always fun. I really enjoyed the game. Also, I love the scenery here. Hey, look at that. If that's there, does that mean there's going to be a large monster? Time to check. So if you want this, if you want to figure out what this is, it is a lookout. What you do with the lookout, you actually can go over to Jesters, and you can actually wave. And when you wave, if there's a large monster on the map, it will show up on the map with the pink icon. But because there's no large monster, we don't gotta worry about that. Let's actually get some mushrooms too. 2 blue mushrooms. And Merrick's actually going to gather materials too, making it pretty nice. Another blue mushroom. And another blue mushroom. We're getting a lot of them. I have been needing to go actually into the field and actually farm some materials. And there we go, supplies have arrived. So now that supplies have arrived, what you can do, you can just run all the way back to the base camp. Go to your supply box. And once you get to the supply box, there's the Paw Pass ticket. Deliver to end the quest. Maybe the felines will take you home. Maybe. What will happen if they don't? And there you go. Main objective completed. And there it is again. Again, I love the scenery in this game. I love how it looks. It looks really good. It looks really, really, really good. But yeah, there we go. That was accomplished. That is a Harvest Tour. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, very easy quest to do. More relaxed than anything. And you actually get items for it. Merrick actually got us some items, which is pretty nice. 12 zenny. Nice. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Yay! I believe in the later games, they give you the Paw Pass ticket automatically. So there's that. Let's put our items in the storage. I really don't want to have a lot of them out right now. Put the raw meat away, put that away, old pickaxe away. All this stuff away. I definitely am planning on, completing some more quests off camera. There we go. Oh, what do you gotta say, Merrick? Here, this is for you, kid. A pal quest to show his appreciation now and then. Meow, blood. What is wrong with you? Palico ticket placed in the pouch. Thank you, buddy. Alright, let me put that away. and then I'm gonna organize that again, and we're all set. I'm gonna save the game also. And yeah, pretty successful episode. I honestly thought the Tetsucabra would take a lot longer than it did, but it was actually not too difficult of a fight. If you're using like a different blade weapon, like a sword and a shield or a switch axe, it'll be a lot more difficult. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next episode. God bless you all.